Now, Lenore Hawkins is with us, Tematica research lady. Lenore, you spend a lot of time in Europe. That's half your business, I think. I want you to tell us, how close is Europe? And this is a serious question now. You may or may not be able to answer it, but how close is Europe to civil strife? Communities going at each other. Is it close?
No, not at all. For example, in Sicily, which is the closest, that's the furthest south in Italy, that gets the most of these illegal immigrants coming in. The tourism there is up 20% over last year. So they're actually feeling pretty good. Now, there is a lot of tension, for example, between Italy and France because of the immigration issue. Italy does get the vast majority of these illegal immigrants streaming in just because of its geography. And the rest of Europe is not real excited about getting them as well. So they get kind of stuck at the Italian border, which causes a lot of tension. But overall, Europe's actually doing pretty well. Like the second quarter GDP for France was the best in 2 years. For Spain, it was the best in 6 years. For Italy, the best in 17 years.
That's economic performance. I'm talking about the mood in a time of terror. And you're saying it's still relatively calm, correct?
I mean, isn't it at the end, it's usually all about the economy, and if the economy's doing pretty well, people feel pretty good. Now, yes, all of this is, I mean, it's terrifying. That's the whole point, right? It's terrifying. But Europe's pretty tough, and they're going to hang in there, and people are not, like right after the attack in Paris, I was in Rome the very next day, and in Rome I was a little nervous. Our people, this was after the big attack in the Paris nightclub, I was nervous walking around, you know, how are people going to react? Went to some of the major tourist sites, and everyone was acting perfectly normal.
Okay.
This is not the first time for them, right, to be dealing with this, and they are not going to quit.
Okay, you're in the investment business. You handle the accounts of wealthy people in Europe and the United States. Okay, got that. Why is this market down? It's down another 76 points right now. Now, is it some fallout from the terror attacks in Europe, or is it the unraveling, as some would say, of the administration here in America?
Well, the markets hate uncertainty, and we have, in just the past week, we've gone from talking about the potential of nuclear war with North Korea to this week where it's all about, you know, some horrible domestic terror events. And you've got an administration that is becoming increasingly isolated both within and outside the Beltway. All of that just means a lot more uncertainty, and all of these policies that the administration talked about during the campaign season become a lot more challenging without the support.